save the lost, not to call the righteous to their reward, but to reclaim the sinners, to give them hope. So here you have two diametrically, they're not diametrically opposed, but you have two distinctly different personalities. But yet wisdom is justified by all her children. Would you say John the Baptist's ministry was effective in the goal that it sought? I would say yes, it was. There was wisdom in what he did because it was prophesied what he needed to do. You are going to prepare the way of the Messiah. That's wisdom. But that's what Jesus is talking about. John the Baptist came, he lived an ascetic life, lived a life of abstinence. That's not good enough for you people. It's not good enough for you people because he's too strict. He's too far this way. And Jesus comes on the scene, he eats with, now he drank wine, he eat dinner, and I don't take that and run with it, but if you look at that, Jesus didn't drink grape juice. But I believe with all my heart he was never drunk a day in his life. But at the end of the day, Jesus did exactly the opposite. He spent time with the tax collector. He spent time with the prostitutes. He spent time with the people who, to this point, the Pharisees and the Sadducees cast out. They didn't want anything to do with them. Look at them people over there. We'll kind of get into that with the lady that washed Jesus' feet with her tears, hopefully next week. But you had two different personalities, yet wisdom is justified by all her children. The work of John the Baptist. So what he's saying is the actions, the work that you do, the wisdom in it will be measured by the results. The results of John the Baptist's ministry was what? John, you about to say it. Was it productive? Did it achieve the desired result? I would say yes. But his approach to that rubbed the normal raw. But there was wisdom in how he went about it. Do you think Jesus, his approach, he was exactly the opposite. And both the same people tried to crucify them both. This one had wisdom to approach it one way, and Jesus approached his ministry almost a little bit different way because John prepared the way for him so they would have a penitent heart. Corey gave a great example of things that we have seen and heard all our life that when you really dig into them, they were exactly wrong what we thought. Remember that, Corey? Now, I made a comment in that class. I said, if you can accept what he just said as a matter of fact, then that says you've got a pliable heart. John the Baptist prepared those people to deliver because when Jesus was right behind him, and what Jesus taught, had John softened their heart with his message? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He prepared them to hear a message they had never heard before. Some had a pliable heart, and some didn't. So yet wisdom, and the message for me and you, someone may question what you do. And the results of the path that you take will be measured by their results. If the results are good, then it was a wise decision. The results of what John the Baptist did was abnormal for the time. The results were good. It had a focus. Same thing with Jesus. It was a radical change for what these folks had seen all their life. But was there wisdom in it? Yes, there was. So, wisdom is justified by all her children. Next week, Jesus teaches about the woman who anointed her feet with tears. I'm pretty sure we're going to cover that in 1 week. Thank you for your time and your comment. Have a blessed day.